Okay, pursuit tech. These are weapons or tactics that you can use against police to escape them easily or to arrest racers easily. EMP, electromagnetic pulse. It's a device that requires to lock on aim on somebody, and it takes a few seconds for it to finally strike your opponent, which will cause internal damage into our electronics. However, if you're a victim that's about to get struck, there's evasive maneuvers that you can do as a racer, like jammer, spike strip, turbo, evasive maneuvers of any kind, even physical contact if you have to. As a cop, you either have spike strips, evasive maneuvers, and physical contact. ESF, electrical static field. It's basically when it comes to having your car a bunch of electricity revolving around it that you can use against officers or other racers and causing significant damage in the process to them. It's also useful when it comes to being immune to any stun mines or any EMPs from anyone. Jammer. Some say that it's useless. I say it works perfect when it comes to you want to take advantage of the police or other racers. Let alone, you can disable any spike strips and EMPs of any kind, let alone any type of weapon that the police may use against you. And what makes it better, it disables their radar so they won't be able to find you. Shockwave. It's basically the cheaper version of ESF that racers can only obtain, and basically it just forcefully moves other opponents out of your way. Shock ram. Think of it as the previously mentioned shockwave, except it's in front of your vehicle and basically forcefully pushes another vehicle with damage. Spike strip. It's basically a shredder strip of spikes that de-inflates your tires. You better use a jammer or you better use some evasive maneuvers to not get hit by one. Or you just better hope that your car has reinflatable tires. If not, you better find a pursuit breaker, assuming if there are any. Just keep in mind in different eras, 2000s, pursuit breakers, 2010s, gas stations. Anything earlier than most wanted, you're out of luck, bucko. That also goes if you can't find a pursuit breaker at all. Stun mine. Think of it as an electrical spike strip. It's an EMP that's planted to the ground. You go over it, there goes your electrical systems temporarily. You either jam it or go around it. Turbo. It's green nitrous that doesn't spool and just gives you a burst of speed to make you feel what need for speed is. Not recommended to use it in corners or even trying to go through a roadblock if your reflexes are slow. But perfect enough when it comes to evading an EMP. Helicopter. They either carry a spike strip or a bunch of bombs, so you better look out. Oh, you can EMP them too if you want to. Oh, and keep in mind they can keep up with you as well, so you better mess around with them until they run out of fuel. Roadblock. It's a bunch of cars lined up in a line to act as a wall to stop you. There's gaps between them, so you better go for them. If you want to know in advance, you got a jammer. They have spike strips too sometimes, so don't end up like this.
Good, there's the spikes.
No! No!
I have no comment.
Kill switch. It's an EMP that disables your car for a short amount of time, but it actually disables your car for a short amount of time unless if you can get it back fired up again. You can't use it. Only cops can. Seems unfair. Just hit the officer with a kill switch. They won't be able to kill switch you. Auxiliary. It's not really pursuit tech per se, but this is the closest that you can get to on a game that's not a remaster as of recently. Some of the things that they include are a radar disruptor, a kill switch jammer, a repair kit, and reinflatable tires. They may come in handy when it comes to a situation where you run out of repairs to go to a gas station at night. Arc light. This is a weapon that you will use if you want to permanently blind the competition, the police, and even innocent civilians because, I don't know, you want to? DUSTSTORM. If somebody wants smoke, you can send it to them behind you. It's nothing about your head gasket being blown, it's just blinding their visibility, hoping they will crash into a wall or another car. Thermal vision. Being able to detect anyone that's in the shadows when it's dark, or they're out of your radar. Oil. It has a different name, I just don't know if I should call it black slick or black ink, but it's self-explanatory. You drop it on the street, cars will start sliding. Foxbat. It's a jammer.